Hello, this is 2030 SAM International Hospitality Operation Management V6 coursework 2. It is an individual report of a Marriott hotel, and I'm gonna talk about the service process design and quality management of Marriott hotel. First, introduction. This presentation will divide into two parts. First, I'm going to appraise the effectiveness of service process design within Marriott hotels, and in the second part, I will discuss and apply quality management into Marriott hotels. Here is some background of Marriott Hotel. Marriott International is an American-based international chain hotel. Next, the definition of service process design. Service process design is the activity which extracts the physical from the purpose of products or service, and the process to produce them. Service design has become a significant part of value-increasing effort of hotel. Because this concept include many aspects such as quality, improvement, innovation, consumer expectation, and this thing is important for the hotels. Next, the process mapping. For the hotel organization, the process mapping should be like that. First would be booking hotel, then notice the service before customer arrive. To give some simple information, for example, the local weather. Then, when the customer arrives, they have to do the check-in. While the customer doing check-in, people who work in hotel can transport their luggage to their room. Then, it depends on the arriving time of the customer. Breakfast, lunch, and dinners is a service if it's needed. After all of this, we have room service if it's needed. Then after a nice day in the hotel, room cleaning service is important if customers stay more than one night. Then, when the customer already check out, they can move the luggage transport to the lobby. And lastly, the after service. It could be respond customer comment. Next, the benefits of making a good process design. First, we have to know what extent we could look when we are appraising a hotel service. There are 5 extent we can look for: quality, speed, dependability, flexibility, and cost. Next, what's benefit of making a good process design? For example, for the quality, it could be less human resources are wasted in service process. For speed, it could be faster, so customers don't have to wait so long. For the dependability, service on time and on point can reduce the need of disruption, confusion, and rescheduling. And for the feasibility, fast service change and the volume and the time change is important, and the hotel must have the ability to deal with an unexpected situation. Lastly, for the cost, we want low processing and resource cost. Next, the process design of service within Marriott. I really like that change of Marriott, because nowadays many people like to book their hotel through internet. And also, Airbnb became one of the greatest threat of the hotel industry. So Marriott decided to publish their own app that allow people can change their need by one finger before arrival. For example, they can change some details in their room, and it can make the service process faster and definitely increase the customer satisfaction. Next, this is my favorite change of Marriott Hotel. Marriott Hotel is the first hotel in hotel industry to add 3C payment. The benefits of adding 3C payment into Marriott, it can make the check-in and check-out way faster than before. Because 3C payments are work automatically, and it could more fast for the customer check-in and check-out. It is important because check-in and check-out is like one of the important thing of hotel industry. It can make Marriott's hotel service process design be more efficiency. Also, it can cut the cost of the front desk. Because all machines work automatically, so we don't have to put that many employees in the front desk position. But Marriott have to be careful because there are risks. They may need to train the front desk employee to familiar with the 3C payment machine because, as I said, they are the first hotel to add this 3C payment. So many customers might not know how to use it. They have to be careful of that. Next, the conclusion of server process design by Marriott. I think they add the VC payment to their hotel is a huge change for the service process design. That change is not only Marriott itself, but also the whole hotel industry. I believe many other hotels would learn Marriott to add VC payment into their front desk. Next, the quality management. In this part, I will explain quality management and apply into the hospitality organization. TQM, Total Quality Management. TQM can include all staff, costs, opportunities, or systems. Basically, all part in the hotel organization that you can come up with. Why is TQM and quality management is important? Because this is the way to keep customer loyal. And if the company improve their quality or maintain their high quality standard, it gives the company a competitive advantage, especially in this day, because there are many competition of hotel industry, including others organization like Airbnb. Next, talking about quality management, I have to introduce Servco model. It is a useful tool that can help us identify service quality. This model uses 22 questions in 5 categories to analyze how far from the customer expected and their actual perception of a service experience. Furtherly, it can help us to measure the gap between customer expected and their actual perception. This is the 5 category, which is reliability, responsiveness, assurance, empathy, and tangible. Next, perceived quality. The more expectations are higher than perception, it means the perceived quality is poor. In the other way, if expectation lower than the perception, it means perceived quality is good. So if you keep expectation and perception equal, or even make the perception higher than expectation, in this way, we can control well in perceived quality. Furthermore, we can gain customer loyalty and customer satisfaction. Next, this is an example of how Marriott to do quality management. They gather feedback to help them. Because as a manager, we don't really have the perceptive of the customer. So in many times, we have to rely on those feedback from the customer that can make us know what we are doing right and what we are doing wrong. And we can change it and improve our server quality. And it can help our quality management. Also, I found a feedback system on Marriott's website. I think it's a very good thing to let customers to leave feedback or comment on your website, because not many hotel organizations let customers leave their feedback and comment on their official website, because some hotel organizations afraid they can ruin the bad comment can ruin their reputation. But I think it's good for Marriott to face their own mistake and try to change it. So they let customers to leave comments, either a good comment or bad comment on their official website. This feedback system helps Marriott to determine what's working at their business and what they need to fix. Also, that isn't just for the customer feedback, and also they have to do the internal feedback. What I mean for internal feedback is the feedback from the employee, so they can know better of how they improve their quality. Because as a manager don't always work in the front line, so they may miss something important problem sometime. So if they can let the employee give the feedback, especially the frontline employee, that can guarantee they can notice many mistakes as much as possible. Lastly, is a conclusion. Marriott gather feedback is a big help for them to find out what in the gap between expectation and perception, so they can increase their service quality. This is the end of the presentation. Thank you. And here, this is the reference of this presentation.